What it do, God? We now live from the trap in the trenches with the first hood nigga of the stars. Only place to get real nigga interpretations and translations of astrology, astronomy, and anything spiritual. You did. And today we gonna continue the series that we've been started. I started yesterday. Um, the tarot card translations. We ended off on the High Priestess. Today on Venus Day, like I said, it's Venus Day outside, so it's only perfect that we start with the most Venus in card, which I think is the Empress. That's the next card in the deck. Now, if the High Priestess is all about your subconscious, your intuition, your gut feeling, going with your move, the Empress card is putting them thoughts and them intuitions into action. Because okay, this is y'all like this card. I like to call this card the Empress, or I like to call it the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? The boss bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because this is divine feminine energy right here on this card. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and when people say divine feminine energy, first of all, get a bad rap. It ain't no gay shit or no bi shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got feminine energy and masculine energy. Masculine push out, feminine take in. You get what I'm saying? So, and like this is more like a fifth house card too, because your fifth house is all about kind of like your kids and shit like that and children. But what people don't know is in astrology terms, children don't always mean like kids that you have and like born. Your kids is your creative thoughts, your creative expressions, your things that you bring into creation, shit that you. So it's like creative babies that you have. So like a person, I got a reading. The first reading I ever got was it was by this chick, Docstrology, in Lafayette, and she was basically telling me, in so many words, like, you know, instead of anytime that I get horny or want to have sex, instead of going to like release or go have sex or some shit, I should go to the studio, or I should go make something, or I should go put that energy into creating something. Because it's the same energy that we put into making kids and having sex is the same energy you put into, making your creative babies. So this card kind of embodied that fifth house energy. You get what I'm saying? Fifth house, like I said, is about creativity, about kids, shit like that. So when this card talking about fertility and nurturing and creation, it's not more so saying like you pregnant, because most of the times on most tarot decks you're gonna see this bitch pregnant on the card, or like with a pomegranate or something on her, because pomegranates for some reason signify fertility. I don't know why, but maybe because it's got plenty of little pods in there or some shit. I don't be knowing, but neither here nor there. The card itself, like I said, is for fertility and nurture and like mother instincts type shit. But it's also about bringing your intuition down to the three-dimensional world. It's about bringing shit that's up here in your subconscious that you thought of, you know what I'm saying, that you thinking that you created it here, and birthing it into the actual world. So if you got that could be a song. You might have been thinking of a song for 2-3 weeks, and when you actually take it out your head and you make that song recorded and you can listen to it live, that's giving birth. And now you nurturing that creative process. Nurturing is however you promote it or market it or however you finna get it out here to the world. That would be the nurturing process of it. You get what I'm saying? So if you see this card pull out in the deck, you ain't gotta think it's like I said, like you pregnant or finna have a kid. I mean, I guess it can mean that. That's kind of too on the nose. These cards are kind of more abstract to say the least. But yeah, when you see this pull out, this basically means it's time to create. You get what I'm saying? It's time for you to have some creative babies out there. It's time for you to make some ideas or my bad, not make no ideas, but bring some ideas into reality. Like when you see this motherfucker here, that means, so if the high priestess is like how you is when you first hear your voice for the first time, like you 5, 6 years old. This is like when you first start making your own friends and shit. Like when you was like 6, 7, 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? And you first go to school and you start making friends and you start bringing tangible shit to reality. You know what I'm saying? You start living your own life. You get what I'm saying? So you are, like I said, you start off as the fool. You get what I'm saying? You brand new to it. You gotta take that leap of faith. Then you hopping into the magician. You get what I'm saying? Where you learning how you learning your power. Then after you learn your power, you hopping into a high priestess. You learn your source. You learn about the source. You learn about this. You learn about about intuition, about the astro realm. You learn about everything ain't 3 dimensional. You learn that and this is like putting that card. This card is basically taking that high priestess card and mixing it with the magician, because you basically taking your intuition and taking your powers in this and you smashing them together and you creating real life shit. You get what I'm saying? So if you get this card pulled out, that mean go out there and experience. That mean go out there and create. That mean go out there and share your ideas. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and stand behind shit that you create. If you create a good ass painting, stand behind that shit. Tell niggas why you made it and how you feeling about that. That's nurturing. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's nurturing your creative babies. You get what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I don't be wanting to get too deep into the reverse, but if you catch this motherfucker flip, then it really mean that you kind of out of touch with you can either be overbearing to where you kind of, it's like how if you ever had those mamas that's like they ain't got no life of their own, so they overbearing on their kids. Like it ain't that they don't love their kids, but it's that, you know what I'm saying, your creative kids ain't everything. That's not all it is to life. So if you make a like I said, if you do make that painting, you don't want your life to revolve around this painting making $1 million or not, because that's being overbearing. You want to let your creative process to do what they gonna do. If you make a painting and 5 people love it, then 5 people loved it. It might have changed one of those 5 people's lives, and they could talk about that shit forever. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't always about, you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't always got to be overly worried about what your creative projects do. Now you want to nurture them. You know what I'm saying? So you want to nurture them. That means cultivate them and release them, however you want to do that. But once they to the public, once your kids grow up and go out into the world, you can't control them niggas no more. Like once a kid grow up, go turn 18 and move out and go do whatever they want to, you can't control shit they do. Like I'm vegan. I raise my kids vegan in my household. When they leave my household and they want to eat bullshit, I can't stop that. I can only tell you this. I can only tell you what it is, let you make your own decision, and then put you out into the world to become whoever you're gonna be. And that's what we got to do with our creative projects. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, I ain't gonna go too big into the flip because I don't wanna. I'm gonna do my reversals on my way back. But like I said, when you pull out this card, it's all about creativity. It's all about feminine. So it's all about this all like the feminine, divine feminine energy. It ain't just pushing out kids. It ain't just creating shit, but it's also taking in nature. This is Mother Nature card. You get what I'm saying? So when you see this card, you might want to go outside and just stare out the sun for a minute, or just hug a tree, or take a nature walk. You get what I'm saying? You want to go out yourself and you want to ingrain yourself in the 5 senses, because you want to take your intuition and your subconscious, and this is bringing it into the reality. So you want to go out and experience your thoughts and ideas that's been in your subconscious. You want to experience them in the 5 senses through what you can taste, touch, smell, hear type shit. You get what I'm saying? You want to go out there and experience that. You get what I'm saying? If in your head you was like, oh man, on Venus Day I wanna burn some essential oils and do a moon ritual bath and blasey, or you know what I'm saying, or do a, you know what I'm saying, do some do some just do some lounging around. That's you taking, if you pre-planning that, that's you using this card. Because you made it in your head, okay, man, on Friday, I want to chill. I want to take a me day. I want to do this, that, and the third. I want to have some Venus time. You know what I'm saying? You planned ahead, and then you went and you did that. You enjoyed that shit in the 3rd dimension with your 5 senses. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, for people that they never did tarot and all that shit, this probably sounds super simple, but these cards are simple when you tell them in the story they're supposed to be told. Especially these first 21, especially the major arcana cards. The suit cards is a little different because they kind of a mixture. You know, wands and pentacles and all of that shit stand for different elements. And then each of the numbers from ace through 10 stand for different, you know, got different symbols. It's based in numerology. The suit and court cards are more so based in numerology than these cards. But these cards based in numerology too, because all of these go to different, like I know for me, I'm a 33, so the Aerophant card is like a card that resonate with my time. You get what I'm saying? With my number. So, and I can break that down too later after I can bust this all down. Because I know y'all probably want to know that. Because like I said, my goal with these videos is for y'all to be able to watch this shit straight through. You get what I'm saying? All 78, boom. All 78 on the back. And then y'all be able to go do tarot readings. You get what I'm saying? And y'all will be able to create change. And y'all be able to be profound members of society and create change. That's what I'm doing this video for. Because the type of placements I have, I got a lot of Northern Hemisphere placements at the bottom of my chart. I'll probably never be the most popular. I'll probably never be the bee's knees in this. So I'm going to always need my disciples and my prophets to become profound individual society for my message to get out there. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, my goal with doing these videos is for y'all niggas and bitches to tap in, learn the game, and go give it out. And y'all placement is probably different than mine. Y'all probably be a star. Y'all probably be rich off this. My chart ain't to be rich. You get what I'm saying? I'm rich in spirit. Like right now, if I had $1 million or $0 right now, I'd be living the same exact type of life. And you know, that's just what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga who I got Sagittarius on the 4th house on my IC. So I forgot bro's name who was doing those, but I was born into opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So like I ain't a nigga who need everything in the world. You get what I'm saying? I don't need all this type of shit. I was born rich. You get what I'm saying? I might have went broke eventually, but I was born like into a prosperous situation. So I got a different outlook on shit than these other niggas. You get what I'm saying? Now, back to the card, the Empress, like I was saying. Now let me dive into this book. I forgot to do the book last time. Now this is Tarot by Tina Gong. Like I said, I don't be wanting to shade Tina, so cause this was like I won't say I learned everything from this book, but like my bitch got this book. She got this book a couple days ago from Five Below or some shit. And she got it for herself because she is like an 8th house stellium, so she really spiritual. But she got Saturn in the 12th, so you know she got to do shit like this to work on it. But this book ain't teach me everything I know, but what it did was it opened my eyes to different people interpretations. Because this is Tina interpretations of these cards, and Tina did a good job. You get what I'm saying? And me and Tina got two totally different experiences with the deck. You get what I'm saying? She probably learned the deck, you know, as an adult or something. I learned the deck as a kid growing up, having to learn these cards and their energies separately. I didn't get the whole deck. I got to learn these cards, especially the Arcana cards, as separately. I got to learn them cards from you know, by themselves in the energies and what placements and alignments in the sky made those cards. You get what I'm saying? So let's look and see what Tina's talking about. Because like I said, this video, we already had like almost 15 minutes. And as y'all see, my shit ain't cutting off no more. I got bought some more storage, nigga. I'm big storage around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't play them little storage games, nigga. So let me see. We looking at the Empress, right? And like I said, even on her shit, this bitch got a pomegranate on it. And she's saying basically the same shit I'm saying, man. Take pleasures in your senses. Start creative projects. Venture into nature. Creativity. Some of the key words for the Empress is like creativity, abundance. Now, abundance is something I mentioned, but divine feminine energy is definitely abundance in its truest form. So when you pull this card, you probably are going to have ideas or be creating some ideas in abundance, which means in a bunch of them. You probably going to have a lot of ideas and a lot of creative projects to do and a lot of shit that you want to get off your chest. You get what I'm saying? So go with your move, bro. Don't forget the High Priestess card, because this is a story. These first 21, that's a story. You the fool. Don't forget to go with your move. Like I said, when you pull these cards out the deck, they may tell different stories for different people. But when you know the story told as it's told, when you know the whole story from start to finish as it's told with all the nuances of it, you will be able to tell. You will be able to tell what this card means in any situation. You won't need the little booklet that come with the tarot deck to give you some vague response and be like, oh yeah, this is, and then because then you really do your intuition having to do more of the work. You get what I'm saying? With this card, your intuition is still doing some of the work because your intuition got to do the spiritual work when you're doing a tarot reading. Your intuition got to connect with that person and figure out how these cards connect to them in their aura. You get what I'm saying? But the knowledge part, you will have a much better understanding of the knowledge part and the why. You won't just know the what. You will know the why. And knowing the why will make the what so much clearer. So your intuition won't have to do so much work. So basically what I'm doing is, once you tap in with this, you won't get burnt out doing so many tarot readings. Because you can get burnt out doing tarot readings when you counting on just pure intuition. If you don't know what none of these cards mean and you just pulling the bitches out and you just working on pure intuition, you're going to get burnt out. Because your spirit having to work overdrive because you don't got your third dimensional body don't have the knowledge or the information. You get what I'm saying? So this is basically just the knowledge and the information for your intuition don't got to work as hard. You still going to use that shit, but it ain't got to work two, three times as hard because your three-dimensional body, you have the access to the information now. You get what I'm saying? So when you see this Empress card get pulled out, and a motherfucker wondering what's going on, you can let them niggas know. You know, you finna have, I know you got a lot of creative shit you want to get off your chest. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot of creative ideas you want to do. I know you got some shit you've been thinking of that you ain't brought to light yet. This the card to tell your ass, go do it. Bring it. Let's see it. Let me see. You think you can dance type shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass on that stage and dance. Let me see. Like, this that type of energy. Like I said, this the baddest bitch card. The baddest bitch gonna be on the front of the room. She gonna take the most pictures. Put that shit out there. Whatever your creative ideas is, put that shit out there. And don't be overbearing with them. When you drop that shit and you give whatever you create to the universe and to the public, it belongs to the public now. It ain't even yours no more. So it's cool to nurture it to an extent. But once you release that shit, it's released. Don't be attached to that shit, and you can't control people's reactions. It might be people that been doing astrology 50 years, see my videos on tarot and be like, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. This nigga cap. This nigga blah 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't about that. Somebody might see this video and be like, man, you know what? I get it now. Let me go try to do this shit. I know if this smoking weed ass nigga can do some shit, I can do some shit. I ain't graduated or nothing. You get what I'm saying? So anybody can have access to this information. It ain't just about being having a Western education or being the smartest nigga or even being the hardest working nigga. It's about really being genuine in your intentions and wanting to help people and want to create change. You get what I'm saying? And when the Empress card is pulled out in the deck, when this motherfucker drop out in this full essence, you got to tell a nigga, hey, bro, get your creativity out there, my nigga. Enjoy life. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you smoking that blunt, nigga, inhale. It's some Zot. When you smoking that Zot, nigga, taste that truffles, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Because these are the beauties of life. When you playing 2K and you know what I'm saying, you in the park and y'all niggas that went on a 5-game run, 10-game run, you know what I'm saying? Embrace that shit. These are the fruits of life. This what you in this three-dimensional life to be about. The 5 senses, man. It's all good to be as deep as you want. But you can be the deepest nigga. If you're not enjoying your three-dimensional life, the shit that you can taste, touch, see, hear, smell, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't enjoying life. Put it like this. The woke motherfuckers that's homeless, gotta sleep on the street, they probably woker than me. They probably know more than me. But they not doing enough in this three-dimensional realm. They done checked out. They not doing enough in this three-dimensional realm to enjoy shit. I'm gonna enjoy this shit. I don't care if niggas ain't woke like me. I'm gonna lay back and I'm gonna smoke this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read a good book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna be pressed on what the world doing. So enjoy when this card pull out, man. Enjoy life. And when you enjoying life, you want to be creative. You want, and that could be like I said, when you enjoying life, you could either people that ain't got no worries in life and ain't wanting for nothing. Either they want to do two things: either they want to create ideas and projects, or they want to create kids. And either one. Just saying, when you pull this card out and this full essence straight up, nigga, either one. Go have some kids or go have some great ideas. My bad, not have no great ideas. Go use your great ideas to make some great content or creations, whatever they may be. Like I said, that could be a nigga making cakes. That could be a nigga that's a master welder. That could be a nigga that play chess. That could be whatever you do, bro. I really mean it ain't got no limits. Being creative ain't bound by nothing. Niggas that play lacrosse gotta be motherfucking creative. The way they move the ball and step around, everything you do, you gotta use your creative process. So whatever you deem as getting your creative rocks off, this that card to do it. You get what I'm saying? The Empress. You get what I'm saying? This is the card to do that shit. When you see the bad bitch pop out, when you see that, oh shit, I spilled my weed. When you see that bad bitch pop out, my bad, I'm looking super awkward over here. But when you see her pop out, tell that nigga, hey bro, hey, what you got? Show me what you got. What's that, if y'all ever seen Rick and Morty, the Get Swifty episode when the big head came in the sky and he was like, show me what you got. Show me what you got. This is that energy. Show me what you got, folks. Let me see it, because I know you got something. This card ain't gonna come out, you ain't got shit to pull, you ain't got shit to produce. This card wouldn't, the bad bitch ain't gonna waste her time. Bad bitch don't waste her time with ain't shit niggas. You get what I'm saying? So this bad bitch ain't gonna pop out. She ain't gonna pop out and show her face unless you got something for her. You get what I'm saying? Unless you got something for this bad bitch, she ain't gonna come. Bad bitches just don't be pulling up for words. And what could have been is they learned that lesson when they was in high school. Bad bitches been bad since middle school. They learned in high school that these niggas be capped. They grown now. They on they shit. They ain't fucking with you niggas. You get what I'm saying? So this is exactly that card. When this card pop out, tell a nigga, show me what you got. What's good? What you doing? What you got going on? Because this is that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the Empress, or I like to call it the baddest bitch.